I'm going to start by reading something that's been with me all my life, and it has kind of directed me to be where I am. And we all know it. And that's John 3:16 and 17. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him shall not perish, but will have everlasting life. For God sent not His Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through Him might be saved. And my lesson is about that love. In John 14, 1 through 3, it says, let not your heart be troubled. If you believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you myself. And if that were not true, where am I? And that where I am, there you may be also. And that's God showing His love toward you and me. It's an overlooked verse sometimes. And He also tells us what we need to do. In John 14, verse 6, Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but through me. So once again, He is reaching out His hand to let us know that He loves us. And then over in Romans 8, 28 through 31, I'm just going to read the first part and the last part. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Lord and love God, to whom are called according to His purpose. Mary, you've been called for a lot of purposes. Brad's been called. My wife's been called. Wes has been called. Dorothy, Charlie, Ward. And someone that's hiding back there, Miss Christie. Mm-hmm. Y'all have all been called to God. Verse 31, I think it's very important that we see this statement. What shall we then say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? Again, showing His love. And then over in Deuteronomy 6, verse 5 and 6. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thine soul, and with all thy might. So now we have switched from God showing his love to him directing us to love him. So the Bible's a give and take. The Lord gives a lot to us. God and his Son Jesus. And they ask very little. But they do require love. John 10, 25 through 28. And Jesus after them, I told you, and ye believe not the words that I do in my Father's name. They bear witness of me. But ye believe not, because ye are not my sheep, as I say unto you. So we have to believe to be one of Jesus' sheep. And we need to live our lives in that manner. But believe not, because you are not my sheep, as I said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall they any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave me them is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. Again, showing his love for us. First John 4:16 through 19. And we know and believe the believe the love that God hath to us. God is love, and he is that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boundless in the day of judgment, because he is, so are we in the world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear. Because fear hath torment, he that feareth is not made perfect in love. And they will feel the torment. We love him because he first loved us. If any man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he's a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he loveth God, who he has not seen? Very strong.
Amen. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to close with John 3:16 and John 3:17. And I would like for y'all to say it with me. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son,
that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world,
But that the world through him might be saved.